This is the Power Platform Daily Brief from CRM Audio for Monday, September 23rd, 2019. I'm Joel Lindstrom, and this is what you need to know about the Power Platform today in 10 minutes or less. First, we have news about Dataflows. Common data service data integrations have been renamed Dataflows. This makes it consistent with other parts of the Power Platform, like the Dataflows for Power BI. This month, we're introducing an enhancement that allows creation of data flows containing only analytical entities. This option can be selected with the new data flow screen. Analytical data flows allow free-form entities to be created, but also provide built-in experiences for harmonizing those entities into standard common data service model entity schemas using map to standard entity dialog accessible from the Power Query Editor. Dataflow entities are also stored in CDM folders with Azure Data Lake, allowing integration with other Azure Data and AI services, analytics, and insight scenarios. The update also adds support for new data connections like PDF files, Teradata, MySQL, and a bunch of new data transformations. Next, update on the Power Apps Checker. The Power Apps Checker now includes app checker results for Canvas apps that are in your solution. So if you have a solution and you run it through the app checker and you've got Canvas apps in there, it will check them. It's going to check things like formula errors, accessibility warnings, and also now performance optimization tips. So that's really good to hear because you won't have to do a bunch of different checkers. And I had a really positive experience on Friday. I discovered, kind of by accident, that I could actually add existing flows to a solution now. What happened was I had to make a copy of a flow, and I've seen before where I copy a flow from a solution, it doesn't already add it to a solution, but I could add it from the area that said flows outside the solution. But when I went there, I saw all my flows, not just the ones that had originated in a solution. So that area's been there for a while, but looks like now we actually can do it. So go add your flows to a solution. You have no excuse. Now both Canvas apps and flows can be added to a solution if you create them outside of a solution. Let's look at some of the new connectors that are now available for the Power Platform since our last update on this topic. So Server SMS is the first one. And Server SMS is an SMS service that either works as a per message service or a bulk SMS service. Azure Monitor, connect to your Azure Monitor log solution to run and visualize various monitor queries. And Module Q. Module Q's proactive AI technology equips you for success. This is a reading from their description here. Use the Module Q flow connector to trigger notifications when new recommendations are available. And you can see more details at moduleq.com, which requires a Module Q account. Coming out on the 26th in North America, we have Service Update 84 rolling out. Some of the highlights in this fix. Bookable resources are not visible from related records. It fixes that. It fixes flow approvals timing out, fixes the issue when a mailbox was configured with Gmail address and recent mode was enabled, sending an email produced duplicate email. So stop those duplicate emails, Gmail users. When a queue's owner was changed, the new owner was not added as a member of that queue. Well, they are now with Service Update 84. Custom entity icons didn't render, and the account timeline displayed modified case resolution records as being resolved by instead of canceled by. So some important updates. If you're having any of those issues, look for that sometime on the 26th. If you check your Microsoft 360 notifications, you'll see a notification about when that's coming. And if you're in North America, it's going to be sometime on the 26th. And finally, about 48 hours from now, we're going to be kicking off the Power Platform 24 virtual conference. The 24-hour virtual conference includes speakers from all over the world. Let's look at some of the sessions. The first session is Shane Young. Shane Young's going to be talking about Power Apps, Flow, and SharePoint. Oh my. And you probably know one. You might know them all, but do you know that how they best work together. In this session, you'll learn about how these three services work together to help you build great solutions. The session will be demo heavy, so come prepared to see the product in action. Topics discussed include how to choose when they do the same thing, real world use cases we are seeing, some of the quirks of the trio, and discussions of some of the other data sources that might come up. How you can also incorporate your on-premise SharePoint. So that's exciting. That's going to be the first session of Power Platform 24, and we'll follow it up with Ben Vollmer talking about, you guessed it, field service. Come learn in an hour how to leverage field service and Power Apps to meet your customer needs. That's the Power Platform 24. Check out the show notes for the URL where you can add the sessions that you're interested in to your calendar. No real registration is required, but hope to see you there. My session is the last one of the day, which is actually the next day, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time. On the 26th, and I'm going to be talking about using Teams with your Dynamics and Power Apps deployments. This has been the Power Platform Daily Brief for Monday, September 23rd. I'm Joel Lindstrom. Now you're up to date. Power on.